cannot do like the shades open. This is way too hot and too bright. I just can't do like the bright lights. All right, I prefer the dark. So I feel like if you can't see the cards, don't watch. I'm sorry. I just cannot do like the lights and shit. Sorry. All right. So yeah, I feel like something is better in the dark for you too. You like it with the lights off or something. That could be literally, but I feel like you're doing something in the dark. That's just how you like it. Yeah, me too. I just love the dark. All right. So the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so I have you actually have a message here, an intuitive message, Aries. Something will be over before you know it. All right. You're expecting something to last for a long time. It's not. It's like something may be over before the end of this reading. All right. Something's gonna be over before you know it. I'm not really sure what this is pertaining to. This could be pertaining to some type of debt. All right. Yeah, something. Okay, the Tower. Let's see. Seven of Pentacles. Again, something you're doing in the dark. You just feel like solace or peace or yeah, like something about the darkness or the nighttime. All right. Okay, the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like somebody wants to bring something into the light, or because somebody, it's almost like somebody's like open up the blinds, open up the shades or something like that. Okay, so that's literally like what I'm experiencing. I just don't want to do that. It's just too bright, it's too hot. I just don't want to, it's just too much light for me. Okay, but I feel like this is pertaining to some type of debt though. All right. It'll be over before you know it. This could be like $10,000 in debt, or maybe like $1,000 in debt or something like that. Before you know it, that debt is going to be paid off. All right. I feel like too, I feel like right now, Aries, if you are like in a impoverished situation, like if you don't have the best clothes, the best shoes, if you can't afford to get like your hair cut, or you can't afford to furnish your place or something like that, or you just can't afford the things that you want, that'll be over before you know it, and you'll be back, dressed well again, wearing the clothes and the shoes that you want to wear, living in a nice place, having, beautiful furnishings, something like that. But I kind of feel like right now you're like in a dark place financially. You just don't have the things that you want, or you don't have the things that you're accustomed to. That's not going to last long. All right. Yeah, this is just wow. Okay, so who else got this? Sagittarius. Something was designed to humble you, or something was designed to scare you. I feel like, a lot of people when they're in like debt, they kill themselves. And that's not me being morbid, that's me being honest. I feel like somebody thought that you were going to kill yourself because you were in debt, because a lot of people do, but I mean, I feel like it takes a lot more than that for you to kill off yourself, right? Um, like if you were to off yourself, it would probably be something more extreme, like jumping off a cliff or jumping out of an airplane or something like that, right? Something more exciting. You're not going to kill yourself because you can't afford something. I kind of feel like somebody thought you were, or somebody thought that you would be so humiliated because you're in debt, or you'd be so humiliated because you can't afford those shoes, you can't afford those jeans, you can't afford that outfit, you can't afford to get your hair cut. You'd be so humiliated that you would hurt yourself. I just feel like no, you're staying in the house, but I feel like some of the situation was designed to humiliate you, and while you're in debt, while you can't really afford anything, while you can't afford nice clothes, somebody just makes you feel bad about it, like Aries, you're a bum, or somebody just adds insult to injury, calling you names, calling you broke, calling you a bum, calling you ugly, um rubbing things in your face, like coming around you with, wearing nice shoes or wearing nice clothes or something like that. But I feel like a situation was designed to humble you, or like a situation was designed to really embarrass you. or just make you feel less confident. I feel like when you do get the money back, like when you do get your money back up, you're not going to buy expensive shoes. You're not going to buy expensive clothes. You may even decide to let your hair grow out and get it braided because it's just cheaper. I feel like this situation, it did not, I mean, it probably, your confidence probably did take a hit. It's not like you're a tourist though. Like you don't need money to feel confident. But I mean, it's always nice to have extra money, right? But I feel like it wasn't enough for you to like, oh my God, I'm gonna kill myself. It's like that's like more of a tourist thing. Like, oh my God, I'm broke. I don't know what to do with my life. I'm in debt. I'm gonna, it's not like it wasn't that deep to you. But I feel like you did learn a lesson here. Um, the Seven of Pentacles to me is like a situation that a human being forces on another human being. It's like, I'm doing this to you to teach you a lesson because I feel like you deserve to learn this lesson in this lifetime. I feel like you deserve to be humiliated and embarrassed and put on blast. So I'm going to put you in this situation because I feel like you deserve to learn this lesson. Now, depending on your North Node, I feel like if something was not in your destiny, like in this lifetime, you were never destined to be broke or destitute or impoverished, that's going to come back on somebody. Just because somebody is jealous or somebody just feels like, okay, I just feel like playing God today and I'm going to just harass and embarrass this Aries because they're just confident and they wear expensive shoes and expensive clothes, and they have a really nice haircut, and I just want to teach them this valuable lesson about poverty. That's going to come back on someone if it was like a forced lesson, if it wasn't meant to be or something like that. If something was solely designed to embarrass you, that's the lesson. Because like I feel like the lesson here was to embarrass you, was to humiliate you. That's the lesson. So you're not growing spiritually. That's not producing any type of spiritual growth. That's going to produce karma. Okay. Yeah. It's just because like somebody tried to make you look bad at work. Somebody's jealous of your job or jealous of your skill set, or somebody's jealous of the way that you do something. Something is very lucrative. Something that you do for work is very lucrative. And I feel like what you do for work, it's very important that you look well, that you are dressed well, that you're well groomed. And I feel like you take a lot of pride in your appearance and, your hair, your clothes, how you smell. You have to be well groomed for what you do. I mean, you don't have to, but I feel like it's just an added bonus if you're well groomed, well dressed, and you look nice. You could be a salesman. I feel like too, even if you don't have a lot of money, I feel like for your particular job, it's important that you look like you do. Even if you don't, I feel like it's important. Like if you sell cars or if you're a salesman, it's important that you look like you have money. Okay, so that people can buy, so that you pretty much can fake it until you make it. So somebody was just pretty much jealous of that, and they're like, I'm just going to humiliate this Aries because they're dressed well, or they're selling a bunch of cars, or they're making a lot of sales, but they don't have a lot of money. And somebody was pretty much just in your business, and they just wanted to teach you a valuable lesson about taking care of yourself and what that gets you in life. What does showering every day get you? What does brushing your teeth every day get you in life? What is showing up to work every day with your shirt tucked in and wearing a suit jacket and very nice shoes? What does that get you in life? It gets you humiliated. So somebody wanted to teach you that lesson. Yeah, the Seven of Swords. I feel like too, somebody wanted to teach you a lesson in stealing, or This is what happens when you take care of yourself, or this is what happens when you try to save your money. It gets stolen. So I feel like, you know, this is what you get in life when you are meticulous and precise, and you dress well and you smell good and you're patient and you save money and things like that. So I kind of feel like somebody wanted to teach you a lesson. If you're wondering, like, why did I have to go through this? What did I do to deserve this? I don't think you did anything. Well, I think you're very well groomed. You take care of yourself. You brush your teeth. You bathe. You iron your pants. You brush your hair, or you get it braided. You show up to work and you're confident about what you're doing. The lesson here is humiliation, is to humble you. But the Seven of Pentacles is on the ground. So this is a card of being humble. It's on the ground. So I don't feel like you were on your high horse or anything like that. Somebody was just jealous of you. I guess you're basically you're punished for having good habits. Eight of Pentacles. All right. I forgot where I was going with that. Okay, yeah, it'll be over before you know it. So I feel like right now you are in debt because before you weren't. You were perfect. You had a great track record. And I just, yeah, you had a really good track record, and somebody just wanted to ruin that. It's like this is like you pay your bills every month on time consistently. Like you've been paying your bills, every single bill consistently every month on time for like the last 10 months. And then this month you can't do that because something happened and you're in debt. So it kind of interrupted like a really good track record. And someone's like, yeah, we can't all be perfect all the time. Nobody's perfect. Yeah, that's gonna backfire because somebody just did something to ruin to ruin your good track record, or to embarrass you. Like something, an entire situation was just designed to like make you look bad or embarrass you, whatever, so that you would not look so perfect. All right, let's move on. All right, so who's the person in question besides that? I feel like too, somebody really wants you to gain weight, but I feel like you're not. I feel like you're losing weight. Yeah, I just heard that with the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody really, really wants you to gain weight or something, but I just feel like you keep getting thinner and thinner. Okay, the person in question, it could be another Aries. All right, what do they want? The Devil. They want you to be attached. They want you to be attached to either them or to something else. So somebody wants to attach to you, or somebody wants you to be attached to something. Okay, why? Okay, monies. Oh, wow. Somebody wants you to be attached to money so that I feel like somebody wants your confidence to be attached to money or material possessions, so that when you don't have them, you want to kill yourself. Give me 1 second. Yeah, so somebody wants you, like I said, so literally that's literally the message. Okay. Because that's like more of like a tourist thing. Like like a tourist, they're really bad at being in debt. Like their confidence is attached to how much money they have, or how many material possessions they have. They will off themselves if they're broke. Okay, so somebody wants you to be attached to wealth or to be attached to money, either because they want to use money to control you, or they want you to they want yeah, they want all of your confidence to be based in wealth, so that when you don't have it, you don't want to be here anymore. What is your outcome? Yeah, you'll get over it. Okay, you seem to pull the same cards every single time. Like, I feel like someone just does not understand how much you don't care. It's not even that you don't care, but someone does not understand how much you will always continue. You will always keep going. Like nothing will hold you back in life. Like nothing. Money will not hold you back. Material possessions, love, beauty, none of that. You will always continue on. You'll always move on. So I feel like somebody, like, you're not attached to money. I feel like you're not attached to anything. Like if you have money, great. If you don't have money, oh well. I just kind of feel like somebody wants you to be like attached to something, or maybe somebody wants you to be attached to a Capricorn. You're not. Your outcome is the Six of Swords. Moving on. I feel like too. I feel like you are very well adjusted here. Like you adapt to situations very well. You move on very well. Like you could have an entire house full of stuff, and if you have to leave, you just leave. You just go. It doesn't matter. Like you can have $1 million today and be broke tomorrow. You like life goes on. All right, their outcome, yeah, the Fool. All right, someone's gonna let you go or get over it, because I feel like you're not attached. Like someone's not attached to you, but they want you to be attached to them. I feel like too somebody's trying to one up you. It's like, okay, well, Aries is moving on up. Well, I'm the Fool. You're the Six of Swords. I'm the Fool though. You're like, okay, great. I feel like too somebody wants you to be attached to some type of competition or manipulation. Like somebody's always trying to one up you, or somebody's always trying to, it's like whatever you do, it's like monkey see, monkey do. All right, you're moving on this way, I'm moving on this way. But really somebody's the devil, somebody is really attached. But I just kind of feel like somebody is like, everything is a competition to someone. Like every little thing, somebody competes with you about everything. But I feel like you genuinely move on. They just start over again. And they just end up attached again, and they end up obsessed with you again and competing with you again and trying to one up you again, and you're just steady moving forward. And yeah, you have the Three of Wands. I feel like you're genuinely focused on the future, a future day, a future time. Like you always know that tomorrow's going to come. You just know. Like even like somebody may say, tomorrow's not promised. Like that doesn't really apply to you. I just kind of like, somebody is not your boss. They will never be your boss. You will never take somebody's advice. Like somebody is never going to be your boss. They're never going to be your leader. They're never going to be your mentor. They're never going to be someone that you look up to, like ever. But I feel like somebody really wants to coach you and teach you harsh lessons in life. But I feel like you don't need that. You don't need to be coached and taught, and you don't need your hand held. And I feel like you're very humble. You don't need somebody to humble you, but I feel like someone's going to keep trying, because I feel like somebody really just wants to be like a father figure, or like somebody wants to be you, or somebody wants you to look up to them as a leader, or like a role model or something. I just feel like you don't need that. You don't need that in life. You are a natural born leader. You don't need to follow someone. But I feel like somebody wants you to follow them, and they mislead you, and you just get over it. It's like, okay, I don't need your help. Someone's like, be humble. You're like, I am humble, but it doesn't mean that I need to be codependent on you though. I feel like somebody misconstrues you being independent with you being prideful, because somebody wants you to be codependent. And if you're not, someone's like, okay, well, stop being you're being prideful again. You're like, no, I'm just being independent. And I feel like, you're going to have to keep explaining that to someone, and that's fine. Because this person just keeps starting over. They start over like every single day. They just don't understand you. They don't get it. Somebody just takes you wrong because they want you to codepend on them, or they want you to lean on them. You're like, no, I'm independent. Someone's like, okay, Aries, stop being prideful. You're being prideful again. You're like, no, I'm not. It's not pride. I'm just independent. I just don't depend on you. I don't need you to lead me. I don't need somebody to tell me to wash up. Like, I know how to wash up by myself. I know how to feed myself, and I know how to take care of myself. I don't need you to tell me what to do. Okay, you're being prideful again. No, I'm not. It's not pride. I'm just independent. What is the Magician? Yeah, see, really somebody thinks it's funny or whatever, but yeah, there you are, the emperor. But I feel like somebody wants to be seen as like an emperor, a boss, a role model, a leader. But I feel like it's not just by anybody, it's by you. Somebody wants you to see them as a boss, a role model, a leader. Somebody wants you to follow them, you to ask them for advice. What is the devil? Yeah, the world. Yeah, it's like I feel like somebody just wants you to depend on this world or worldly things or money. But I feel like somebody wants you to depend on these things so they can take it away, or that they can use it to control you or something like that. So somebody can force you, like, I don't know. What's the world? Yeah, strength. That's the thing. I feel like too somebody wants to lead you so they can like resist you, so they could be resistant towards you. Like, okay, I'm your boss now, but okay, here's the rules. Here are the regulations. Here's what you can and can't do. Okay, here are your restrictions. You're like, no, I don't need you to. You're not my boss. Like, you don't put restrictions on me. I do what I want. But it's not like you're a rebel or like you're a problem. You just don't need somebody to hold your hand in life. I feel like too when somebody realizes that you don't need them or anything and you're okay with moving on. Someone's like, "Okay, Aries, come back. Stop playing around. Come back." I feel like somebody's kind of goofy. The 10 of Cups to me is like somebody who's like goofy. Um, they're too fantastic to lead people. They're too like goofy or something like that. What's the King of Pentacles? Like they think everything is a joke or a game or a competition or something like that. What is the King of Pentacles, please? Yeah, the three of them. Okay, your energy. I just feel like you, Aries, you make good decisions. You make executive decisions without anybody having to tell you to do that. But we all know that about you. That's why you're the emperor. That's why you're an Aries and you're the boss. You're the magician. Like that's why. You don't need somebody to tell you do this, do that. You just do it because you have courage, not even courage, but you're impulsive enough to do that. I just kind of feel like somebody wants to tell you what to do, or somebody wants you to be dependent on them, and you're just not. That's just not your energy. What's the Six of Swords? Yeah, the Three of Cups. I feel like too, like wherever you go, you can succeed. Somebody could be trying to like stand in your way, or like trying to keep you stuck or something like that. Because I feel like you're not looking for a party. You're not looking for, like, you're not looking for a game. I feel like somebody looks for like a party. They look for an audience. They like somebody's like a joker or like a goof or something like that. What's the Three of Cups? There you are. This could be about women too. Like, I feel like somebody does something to impress women. You do not. Like, you could care less if a woman is looking at you, or you can care less about the shoes you got on, or the clothes you got on, or whatever. You like, man, I'm not doing this to impress women. I don't care about what no woman think or nothing like that. Like, somebody does something because women are watching. You don't do that. You don't care. Like, I feel like you are genuinely a selfish person. Like, you're genuinely self-centered. Like, you do shit for yourself. If people watch, that's on them. But you're not doing it because somebody's watching, or because you're trying to produce an audience or something like that. What's the Fool card? I feel like somebody's trying to get girls or something like that. Yeah, you have the Star. Yeah, someone's a follower. Yeah, the King. Yeah, it's a Capricorn. I feel like somebody tries to be independent, somebody tries to be free, somebody tries to be a rebel, somebody tries to be like a free spirit, but they're just too codependent on what people think. They just care too much about what people think and say. Because here they are again, the King of Pentacles, like, nah, I need my whatever, blah, blah, blah. And that's cool. But I feel like somebody tries too hard to be you. Somebody's not comfortable being themselves. Like, if you're a Capricorn watching this, you're codependent. You give a fuck about what people think. You care about your reputation. That's fine. Like, somebody's not comfortable like just being themselves. If you're codependent, you're codependent. All right, and you have the Temperance card. Like, someone's not independent and they try to stop you from being like that. Like, somebody needs to be told what to do and how to move. You don't need that. Somebody else does, and they want you to be like that so bad, but you're just not like that. Okay? That's just not you. Okay? What is your outcome? You have chant. Okay, so the repeated word, so music. All right, so somebody's trying to put you under a spell using songs. Wow, so somebody is forcing you to listen to their music, or somebody's forcing you to listen to music, or somebody's trying to put you under a spell using like songs or something like that. Okay, you have become. Yes, somebody wants you to be codependent. Somebody wants you to listen to them. They want to tell you what to do. If you are a true Aries here, meaning like you have Sun in Aries, or you have Sun in the first house, your genetics, like, you will always get over it, Six of Swords, because you're just not meant to be a follower. That's just not your archetype. Even if you try to follow somebody, it just doesn't work. You end up right back at the Emperor energy again. Like, you're not allowed to follow people. That's not your karma. So, like, whatever somebody's trying to do, whatever the devil is trying to do, let them do it. You'll just end up getting over it. Like someone doesn't want you to be a leader or whatever, that's fine. Whatever somebody is doing to try to make you codependent or something like that, or make you listen to them, or force you to move in a certain direction, it's fine. That's the thing about you too. Like you're not in the business of like forcing shit. Like whatever somebody wants to do, or like go ahead, do you. I'm not here to force anything. I'm not a Capricorn, not the devil. I don't force people into doing shit. Like I don't have to force or trap anyone or sabotage anybody, but you're welcome to do whatever you need to do in order to get the attention that you need. All right, yeah, be right back. Exactly, because that's just not your archetype. Like somebody wants to be you so bad, but they're stuck being themselves. All right, so whatever somebody's trying to do, let them do it. And you have be mindful. Yeah, Aries rules the head. Always has, always will. And you have belong. Okay. You have curiosity. Uh, Probably not. I feel like somebody wants you to ask questions. You're probably not going to because you're too busy thinking about yourself. I'm going to leave it there. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.